What shall say the tree? What teaching now? You understand the Ghanaian language?
Just a little bit.
Small,
my brother. Small. How's it going, my brother? Thank you for having me.
All right, everything is going on well.
Everything
You know,
smooth,
you're looking so good, so fresh, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You look great yourself, my brother. I like
Thank you.
We're well put together, bro.
Thank you. I want to find out how many days have you been in Ghana?
Couple of days, came in yesterday.
Oh, just yesterday?
Yeah, this is the second day.
Oh, okay. And how's the experience going? I mean, in terms of Ghanaian food.
Ghana is Ghana, man. And, you either love it or you hate it. But we choose to love it because it's just awesome. The people are warm, the atmosphere.
Okay, FM.
The ambience is great. So hey, what is there not to love? Ghana is like my fourth home, actually.
Fourth home?
Yes.
So your first is which country? The second?
First is Nigeria, second America, third one Paris, and the fourth one Ghana.
Wow. Charlie, the way you speak in English is not like the Nigerian way. Let's change to PG small. I mean, we'll combine,
Yeah, we'll put that
So as you come, and you sabi enjoy Ghana food, you enjoy some of.
You don't say they get some time back we at the enter Ghana where I did shoot one and this thing show that time they called Jim Iyke Unscripted.
Okay.
So that time Virgin Atlantic have been the ambassador, So they close for Nigeria, can't tell me saying from only Ghana go to fly come out for different countries. So we moved to Ghana that time.
Oh, okay.
So we come Ghana at least twice a month that time. So
you've been here several times?
No, Ghana was my home that time. I've been getting somewhere for Tricycle that time now. Where would they live from? But we don't. After the show finished, we had to go back home.
I understand Nadia Buari is your good friend.
Yeah, it's a very good friend.
Have you got into contact with her since you came?
Yeah. We're cool. I'm not be that type way. I mean, my understanding, my philosophy of life, no be to burn bridges. You understand? I'm very good friends with my exes.
Your exes?
Yes.
Is your ex?
Is that new knowledge? We're still good friends. We're adults, you understand? So there's not we're cool, very cool. A wonderful person. I'm a wonderful guy too. So I mean, we need to carry bitterness with it. Only love and happiness we go with.
Do you love Ghana music?
Love Ghana music. Ghana music is deep, and especially I like the high life.
Oh,
yeah,
the high life.
I like the old folks music. It's very deep, very rhythmic. It's got a certain rich culture behind it.
Oh.
Yeah, so we it's almost like Ghana as a then, not of course recent times. They set the tune for high life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very culturally deep.
So can you dance to the tune of high life?
I'm an old soul. I've always been. Now that I'm even getting older, it's becoming. My dad was big time into high life and he was a big fan of Ghanaian music. So I think the first music I really listened to was obviously my dad's car. That time, na CD that they use now. No, not even cassette.
Cassette.
Y'all don't know nothing about that. That
It's like a young generation.
Yeah. So that cassette they used that time. So my dad was big time. And one of my dad's business friends that time are Ghanaian, so they always bring a common income. Yeah.
Okay, Ghana, we are blessed with a lot of more high life artists. Do you remember any of them?
Back in the day, I can't remember because as a child, the first music that filtered to you and your parents enjoy, and that's what you they like. But to begin to remember the name and it's very hard. Yeah, but I wish my dad was around now. For
Jim. But I could see that you love your passion for music. It's very, very good. It's positive. You ventured into music. Why did you stop?
Because I think at some point in your life you probably think that you can do everything in the world. Now music is not one of them for me. But this is what it is. I like to try new things. I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to laugh at myself. I don't take myself that seriously sometimes. So I think the spice of life is being able to put yourself out sometimes, whether you're good at it or not. The whole point is to have fun. I did it to have fun. I was with some friends of mine, Two-Face, San Sultan of blessed memory. He died just recently. He passed just recently. And a few other friends. And somebody say, you know what, Jim, when we follow you to set, you hang with us as well. Let's make music. So we made music. So we had fun doing it. At the end of the day, I understood, okay, this was not my forte. So what I want to do now is we're setting up what you call a record label. Then I will get into the business of music, but not the creative part of music.
Oh, so that is why you quit.
Yes, it's not for, as an executive, as a businessman, I like music. As an artist, let me leave it for people that are more talented. Yeah.
Okay. What about politics? Because you ventured into politics, Jim. The way you dress, your outfit, your outlook, you look like a politician.
I have more class than politicians. I do.
But we have senators, we have the governors. You understand? You look like one of them.
In a sense, but the thing is that we wanted to define politics in my own sense.
Okay.
We're tired of this circle, the same random people, the same people coming in to tell us the same thing year in, year out, and just begin to look like there's no smart person that could represent us. When you talk about politics, before it was, forgive my word, bastardized, the truth of the matter is that your leadership should represent an image of the people. And of late, African leadership does not represent the true nature and the true essence of the people. We have some of the most talented, gifted, beautiful people in this continent. Look at our politicians and understand, do they represent what we stand for? So that's what I wanted to do. I felt it was time to venture into it, but it's murky waters. When you get in there, you have to be in there to understand how upside down that world is. They will make you compromise who you are. And after a while, I decided that for now, it's not a place for me, but I will redefine it again. But don't get me wrong, there's some good people, there's some good leaders out there, some true politicians that actually want to go in there to change people, to give people a better quality of life. So I think what we are doing now, what I'm doing now is trying to affiliate with people that think alike like that are not interested in enriching themselves and their fifth generation. There are people that just really want to make a change. So I think the next dispensation, when it's announced, I'm still going to run for something from my country. Okay, I can't announce it now because it's a closed-door meeting.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm still very much in the game.
You going for presidency?
I have to build my way up.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel I'm not ready for that yet.
Okay.
But there's so many other seats in leadership that is right and ripe for somebody of my age and standing and experience. So we're very strong. I have some strong people that are standing behind me to go. Okay,
FM 101. There's always news about you. Controversies upon controversies, whether at the airport. I don't know. If you come to Ghana here, one artist that a lot of controversies horrors around him is Shatawale.
Yes.
Are you the Shatawale of Nigeria? Because Nigeria people love you so much.
No, I'm not the Shatawale of anything. I'm Jim Iyke of the world. He's Shatawale of the world as well. We're very defined. He's somebody I love too, but he's nothing like me and I'm nothing like him. We just define certain things. No nonsense person, I don't, if you have to be around me, when I come into your space, okay, I come with respect, I come with decorum, I come with mutual respect, and I expect if somebody is coming to my space, you have to conduct yourself properly. If not, I will have to address it properly. So I think that is one community we have, and the same community with everybody that does not, condone nonsense. Sometimes you're in the public space, people want to take advantage of you because of that, because they feel you cannot, react, in any sense, and they want to take away your fundamental rights, they want to take away your voice, and they want to, demean the very integrity of what you stand for. I don't suffer fools. And it goes to say that sometimes when things go wrong the wrong way, I make sure that somebody learns a lesson.
Okay. Recently, you attacked an influencer.
I didn't
who wrote a lot about you. He wanted to know how much you earn because you wear expensive things, your cars, everything about you is expensive. Looking at you, even the shades that you are wearing, it might be very, very expensive. What brand is that?
It's Gucci.
It's Gucci. Look, it might be very, very expensive.
It is expensive. Limited edition.
Look at that. So if an influencer want to know how much you earn, why do you attack that person?
Well, it's a poor mindset. It takes extreme poverty for you to have that kind of mindset that there's no growth or evolution. I've been working since I was 19 years old, and I came from an average family, so it's not like it's a poor background that I had to, but I understood from day one that I wanted certain projections in life, and I worked for it. Fresh out of school, I know many young men and women, so many of my friends that came out of school and waited 3-4 years, just to enjoy life, understand what they wanted to do, or even went back for their masters. But as soon as I came out, the only thing that I've done in my life is work and make my way in life, So I've been doing it since I was 20, okay? And someone is telling me at this stage in my life that I don't, that is questioning my homes, my lifestyle, my cars, or how I dress. I wasn't dressing like this when I started, I didn't own houses, I didn't own businesses. I worked for it, I designed for it, I strived for it, and it took me 15, 16, 17 years to create what I have right now. So for somebody to wake up and question that, there's what you call a comical skits where you make memes, you make fun of something, everybody will have a laugh. This guy was very serious, called 4 or 5 of us into that space, and the reason for approaching him was not to do any other thing but to just to have a conversation. Understand? That was what this whole thing about. And see, I don't understand what it means with this generation, with what they call beef. I mean, beef is meat to me. Or what they call pull up. Pull up. You're still talking there on the Instagram space for another 2 years. They're still pulling up. Now, when they do pull up, they're busy yelling. I don't understand all that. The word I come from, if you have a problem with somebody, what I can say behind you, I can't say in front of you. So I'll walk up to you and say what I have to say. We're both men. And sometimes we resolve it through our intellectualism, and then sometimes it results in fisticuffs. It's no big deal. After that, we sit down, we'll have a drink, and we talk business, we talk women, we do business. That's what men do. You understand? So I don't understand the generation's hype for staying on some conjured pseudo space and abuse each other from like 10 countries away. I don't get it.
Yeah.
You understand? So we're two men. He said something, I didn't like it. I pulled up, asked him about it. Something happened. After that, we resolved it. We had a drink. He's going to appear in my next movie. And people are there making a sensational, version of it, but they will never report how it ended. And so that's the thing about the media sometimes. And why should I spend so much energy trying to refute, deny, confirm all that stuff? It's just not how I roll. So we're on top of it. It's really no big deal. It's people have blown it way out of proportion. It's that situation. The only reason I actually stopped answering anything about that situation back home. The only reason I'm taking it is because Ghana, of course, is a different country, so I've not properly addressed the situation. So this is me. Every time any of my friends like yourself ask me, hey, what happened? I have opportunity to tell my side of the story.
All right, that is Jim Iyke for you, for achievement you've been able to achieve using the Nollywood industry.
Well, the platform is readily one of the biggest platforms on earth. We're currently the highest trending platform establishment that regards film production worldwide. It's known. I've been to countries, I promise you, that had no business knowing a black man. And somebody will say Jim Iyke when I'm walking through the streets. It astounds me. I've been to Costa Rica and I was just walking and somebody was getting excited, some girl. And I was asking my dad, what's she saying? Why is she being excited? He said, oh, I've seen your movie. So I know it's rich. I know it's worldwide rich. In the Caribbean, it's sheer madness. And many other parts of the world. So this, in the beginning, what we were schooled to think was that fame is about money. It's about, acquiring, money, wealth, do I say comfort? But as we grew older, I came to understand why God chose me. And no, it's not about self-glorification. Believe me, it's about the responsibility that you're being entrusted with, what you're doing with it. You understand how you're lifting others with it, how you're impacting life with it, what kind of legacy you're going to leave when you're gone with it. So I think I'm on a different journey now of understanding, of discovering why I was chosen, to do this. So every day I hope, as I create my businesses, as I get on, I create films, I can touch life. I'll tell you, 3 days ago, I was reading the DM of my Instagram account. Okay. I was reading all that, and there was a message that came through. Somebody was telling me that she has been writing a lot of stuff on social media without knowing the impact of her words. Apparently, what you term as trolling. That she's been writing, sometimes she doesn't like somebody, she'll write stuff, she'll post stuff. And she did not understand it until she watched Bad Comment. Now, we created that film for just that purpose. It's not about hitting 200 million naira, it's not about, filling our bank account. It's about that if it's one person I can get to through my creation, then it's enough for me. Another young man is telling me, you know what, I was suicidal. Because of something somebody wrote me on social media, because of something somebody said to me on Facebook, until I watched Back Comment. And when I watched Back Comment, it made me stand up and understand that it's not about people's opinion, it's about what I think of myself at the end of the day. All these things were addressed. It's about your self-esteem, it's about the mental health factor. So how did this come to being? Because we created a content, we created a film that addresses people's needs, that addresses people's mental value, that addresses a very tragic situation in our social media space. Part of the blessing I think I'm impacting as I go now.
Okay, Jim, let me now come to why you are in Ghana, your purpose of being in Ghana since yesterday.
Well, I'm here because we've been doing something called the premiere of Bad Comments in various cities. We did Lagos successfully. It's one of the most successful premieres there. We repeated the same thing in Abuja. Abuja was sold out. We had about 120 people that couldn't get in. We did Benin successfully. We did Owerri. We just finished Port Harcourt, and then we also did Ibadan. So I just thought before we begin to go, we have London, Amsterdam, and Houston. I thought before we leave the country, it's only fair I come to a country that I love very much to experience what is currently the best film I've ever produced in my whole career. And so Ghana is a natural choice. And to God be praised. We are sisters, brothers and sisters in Christ, in the service of Christ. Thank you. Amen. Bad Comment. You are